In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride.
A look now at the starting lineups for both teams.
All right, I know you're both wildly unqualified, but I'm going to make you GMs for the day here. Do you go with a deep team or a top-heavy roster?
I'm going top-heavy. You need elite talent to win in this league, and multiple stars always help with that.
Yeah, I agree, and I'll throw in the talent pool in this league is just so deep. Those so-called depth players, they're still really good.
Now here's Collier. Yes, and Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
With fancy handles and the confidence to create, Napheesa Collier is exceptional offensively.
Kelsey Plum from outside. It's hauled in by the Lynx.
And some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often. You have to run at shooters like Williams. Can't let them catch and fire. She'll eat you alive.
Outside Plum. Inside, Hamby. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Smith outside. Collier up top. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Finding a way to score down low. Collier can score with her left or right. Makes her very difficult to track and guard.
Here's Sims. That shot missing. Nice D from Napheesa Collier. Pass to Williams. Another three for Minnesota.
Understanding defense is better than most. McBride's a playmaker with an advanced feel for the game.
Now here's Plum. Outside for Sims. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hamby. Yes! Great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
And after 12 seasons with the Sparks, Nneka Ogwumike decided that 2023 would be her last with the organization.
Yeah, since going first overall in 2012, Ogwumike, an 8-time All-Star with the Sparks, winning MVP and the WNBA title in 2016. 2 Community Assist Awards. They'll miss her in Los Angeles. Nneka, a legend in LA basketball history.
Now here's Jackson. Now Plum. Pass to Stevens. Bucket is good.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Here's Williams. She's got 6. Now here's Collier. Azare Stevens with some nice D. Jackson with the ball. Pass to Stevens. Plum from past the arc. Kept alive.
The intensity of Hamby, great and going up strong, forcing the issue.
It's her first trip to the line.
At the line for the away team, De'Erica Hamby. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And the 2-time 6th player of the year. You can't deny the impact of De'Erica Hamby.
Yeah, now she's too good to win that award. You have to start Hamby. A huge part of the Aces' first title team in 2022. Really, to me, one of the most underrated and overlooked players in the league.
And she's good on the second.
And when you talk about winning, historically, the Lynx are up there with any team in the WNBA.
Absolutely. You look at their 4 titles, which is tied for the most in league history. Then you see they have the 3rd best winning percentage of all time. I mean, this is a franchise that consistently has been in the hunt over the years.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Now here's Stevens. There's the 3. Not gonna fall. Starting off slow, she misses her first 3 from the floor. Williams, she's covered by Hamby. Smith outside. Collier. Azare Stevens with some nice D. Left side, Plum. Here's Hamby. It's good.
Nimble move by Hamby, getting around the contact to the shot.
The Lynx leading. Right outside. To the middle. Smith. Tries again. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
Shooting 2.
And she makes the first.
And coaching so difficult in this league. What do you think is an underrated skill for head coaches?
Motivation. I mean, there are so many games. The travel is difficult. So having your team at close to 100% is big, making sure they're locked in.
And I think it's rotations and fitting the pieces together. You want to find out what the best combinations are, because it's about more than just throwing talent out there.
And good on the second, so she makes both.
And Tim, we know success isn't always linear. And just look at Alana Smith. She's a perfect example of that. It took her a few years to claim her spot in the league.
Well, she was a top 10 pick back in 2019. She shot under 20% as a rookie. Alana was out of the league, but she had a great 2023. The Australian finishing 3rd in most improved player voting, and she is really got a spot in the league now. How about that shot going in for Collier? Looked like the contact might disrupt her. Yes, it didn't.
Outside Stevens. Pass to Plum. Sims with it. She's guarded by Williams. Stevens with it. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
If someone is open, Plum will find them. She's got phenomenal court vision.
And here's Williams. 6 points for her. Down low. Here's Collier. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock for her.
Now here is Stevens. Pass to Plum. Outside Sims. Ambia screen. Sims with it. Williams there. And it's Sims missing.
Yeah, remember that. I mean, that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
Now Carlton. Collier outside. Pass to McBride. To the left wing. Carlton gets the bucket.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
Now here is Hamby. She has 7. Pass to Stevens. Outside for Sims. Here's Jackson. Yes! Great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
Fundamental hoops from Odyssey Sims, making sure to get it to the uncovered teammate.
Here's Williams. The rebound by Sims. Pass to Jackson. And here's Hamby. Now here's Sims. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Plum, McBride covering.
Plum misses.
And here are the Lynx now. 6-point game. Back to Collier. And Hamby gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for her.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Williams, she's covered by Sims. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer.
Heidemann, no good.
So it's the Sparks now. They trail by 6. Hamby sets a screen. Sims with it. And Williams picks her up defensively. And the basket by Hamby.
With a rare combination of 6'3" height and fluid movements, Hamby can move with ease. Tough cover on the pick and roll.
Here's Heidemann. To the paint. The shot by Collier, no good.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Pass to Stevens. Now here's Jackson. Hands it from downtown.
A good decision maker with a strong feel for the game. Stevens can spot open teammates whenever she's out on the court.
Now here's Williams. She has 6. Now Heidemann. She's guarded by Alaman. Collier outside. They need this. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
What power from Collier, taking on all comers and figuring out exactly how to score.
She's getting her first free throw attempt of the game here.
What's up?
Founded back in 2021, the Commissioner's Cup has been an awesome addition to the WNBA season, Brian.
Oh, we all have loved it. It brings extra excitement to the schedule. So much so that the NBA adopted their own version of it.
Yeah, and it's been great in the NBA. What I love about it, we get a final way before the final. So you get a taste of postseason pressure a lot earlier.
Rebound by the Lynx.
As she's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Here's Heidemann. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Well, she's a player who, with a wide open look, will rarely miss.
Brink a screen.
Now here's Alaman. D right on her. Up top, Plum.
Pass to Brink.
Shoots. And the Sparks, another 3.
This game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides. This is much-watched basketball.
Let's hope they keep it up.
Now here's Samuelson.
And here's Collier.
Brink covering.
Collier gets the bucket.
Simple game plan. Collier's teammates need to keep getting it to her. She's feeling it, going to town on the defense.
Here's Alema. Outside Plum.
Brink a screen.
Plum with it.
And it's Samuelson picking her up. Here's Brink.
And Collier pulls it down. The Lynx with the lead. To the inside. Shepard off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
Now here's Aleman.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Lets it fly. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock.
Samuelson outside.
Pass to Heidemann.
Shepard the screen.
Here's Collier.
Nice defense from Cameron Brink.
Here's Plum. And she uses the glass on the layup.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Lynx on top. They're up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a tight one here as the second quarter getting going. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
Lots of their points have come from shots inside the key.
And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward. I mean, why change the plan until they make you?
Absolutely.
Here's Alema.
And this Minnesota franchise is built around their star, Napheesa Collier.
Well, you think about 2022, Collier played just 4 games in the Lynx. They missed the playoffs. Last year, Collier took their game to another level, a first-team All-WNBA selection. That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Outside Miller.
Pass to McBride. From the yard. Russell pulls it in. Sparks leading. Here's Plum. She can't get it to go.
Outside Miller.
Bangs home the trifecta.
This is a shot that Miller is still developing, but it looked pretty smooth that time.
Pass to Plum.
And here's Brink. Burrell. Miller defending.
Plum from outside. No good. Still playing with a cold hand. She's just 1 for 8. Right outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
On the drive, McBride can be so dynamic, which helps her beat the defense.
Now here's Aleman.
Defense right on her. Pass to Plum. Shot clock at 6. And she's good on the 3 ball.
So when you get in the pick and roll, Plum can shoot out of it, drive, pass. How do you defend that?
Now McBride. We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter. Misses the layup. The Sparks trailing. Now Burrell. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Out to the wing.
Russell with the screen.
Here's Alema. And the official officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
At the line
She'll be
for the
shooting her
away
first
team,
free throw of the game.
Julie Alamon. One shot.
And in 2023, the Sparks went 17-23 and missed the playoffs by just one win.
They were firmly in before they lost 5 of their last 7 games. So I think a stronger finish to the year is a point of emphasis for this staff.
Now here's Alaman.
He has 5. Can't hit from the low block. To the middle. Stolen by Plum. And here we go. Finished off the break.
You didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
Minnesota trailing. Right outside.
Pass to Miller.
Back to McBride.
Shepard the screen.
And McBride is good for 3.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
Now here's Brink. Shoots over Peely. Heidemann grabs the miss.
She should save the fadeaway for when there's a defender on her.
Miller.
Pass to Heidemann.
Yes, and it's Diamond Miller picking up that assist.
Well, you just can't give her that kind of position in the post.
When she gets in that good of a position, it's just so hard to stop her.
Plum. McBride covering.
Now here's Brink. Alaman with it. Brink a screen.
Takes the 3. Alaman, good.
Julie Alamon. 3.
Miller with it.
Pass to Heidemann. Trying her luck from deep. The Sparks grab the miss. To the left side wing. Here's Burrell. Off target from outside. Now the Lynx with it. Here's Heidemann.
Guarded by Russell.
Here's Heidemann. McBride. Drops in the tray.
I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the result.
Now here's Plum. He has 5. Pass to Russell. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Kayla McBride.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
And here's Russell.
It's stolen by Peely.
McBride with the ball.
And it's Brink picking her up. Pass to Peely.
Back to McBride. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Russell pulls it in. And here are the Sparks now. They trail by 1. To the right side. Back to Plum. From outside the arc.
Heidemann grabs the miss. Miller with it.
She's against Russell. Pass to McBride. Now Heidemann. She tries for three.
And rebounded by Brink.
Up top, Plum.
Healy defending.
And here is Alemán. The Sparks, no good that time either. It's Jessica Shepard on the wing, guarded by Russell. Pass to Heidemann. Shepard, the screen. Shoots the three. And that one's good. Heidemann. Now here's Alemán. She's got 8. Here's Burrell. Back to Plum. Tries to snap the cold streak. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, if you hit a 3 on Plum's team, you just know Kelsey wants to respond in kind.
You know, when we talk about players who just get better during the offseason, that put in the work, Kelsey Plum has got to be high on that list.
Yeah, she was the first overall pick back in 2017, and she struggled her first few years. You shoot a great percentage, but Plum's really improved on her game. She's been top 5 in most improved player 3 different times, and now one of the best scoring guards in the W.
Plum gets the bucket.
One of the best skills Plum has, her release. It's so fast, especially off the feed.
Right outside. Shepard, guarded by Russell. Now Shepard. Pass to Heidemann. Shoots over Alemán. Heidemann, no good.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Outside Miller.
Now Heidemann. She's guarded by Alemán. Healy with it. Wyatt so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Now here's Plum. McBride covering. Pass to Russell. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Sparks able to keep the ball here.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Sims, she's guarded by Williams. Clock at 6. Pass to Stevens. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. The Lynx with the lead. And here's Carlton. The layup off target.
There was not a ton of congestion in the lane, and she could have done better for sure.
Jackson outside.
Now here is Sims.
2 minutes.
Releases from the wing and drills it.
Slick off the bounce. Sims loves running pick and roll, and in this set, you can't let her get her shot off.
Here's Heidemann. She's got 5. Brings it from beyond the arc. Now here is Sims. Here's the floater. Stevens. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
You know, I like that. You know, she almost pulled the trigger, but then she recognized there was a better option. Made a nice pass.
Collier outside. Screen by Smith. And it's off from three-point range. And now Jackson. 8 points for her. Ambia screen. Sims with it. And Williams picks her up defensively. They grab their own miss. Outside for Sims. Good, and De'Erica Hamby gets the assist.
A confidence builder for sure. When Odyssey Sims is knocking down the triple, it unleashes the rest of her offense.
The screen by Collier. The three. Carlton gets the bucket.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Sims. Screen by Alaman. De'Erica Hamby on the wing. Beats the shot clock, but it's off the mark. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Hold tight, we've got more basketball action headed your way.
52.
Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. You know, Nafisa Collier has been exceptional here, guys.
She has that slasher mentality, and we really saw evidence of it in the first half. She got to the rim again and again and kept on scoring.
Look, we know that she's got that great first step, but she must have woken up on the right side of the bed today because she looks fast out there.
And in 2023, Minnesota finished as the 6th seed with a record of 19-21.
Well, Minnesota missed the playoffs in 2022, which ended their 11-year postseason streak. But they regrouped, and in 2023, they took the Sun the full 3 games in the first round, almost pulling off the huge upset. But what was most important was getting back to the postseason.
4 on the clock. Here's Sims. And the jumper is good.
A true student of the game, Sims spends hours studying film to be the best she can be.
Smith outside. Pass to Collier. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. That one's on Stevens.
When it comes to defensive prowess, there's not too many players that can impact a game like Nafisa Collier.
It gets overlooked sometimes because of her offense, but Nafisa is outstanding on defense. She's the kind of player that opposing coaches have to game plan for at both ends.
And the first one at the line is good.
One thing about Nafisa Collier, she's great at many things. She's not a specialist. She's well-rounded.
Well, how about this? I mean, she's been top 10 in the league in scoring, rebounding, steals, blocks. I mean, that's 4 of the 5 major food groups. She gives you everything at a high level.
That one misses, so she goes 1 for 2.
Well, the Sparks have missed the last 3 playoffs. Rare to see LA struggle like this.
An original WNBA team, they missed the postseason just 4 times in their first 24 seasons. Now, this franchise has the best winning percentage in league history, so you expect they'll turn it around pretty soon.
Now here's Williams. Smith outside. Down low. Collier. Basket number 8 for her on 13 attempts. That's a 62% clip so far.
Inside, Collier can be so consistent, and her talents as a shooter make it look easy.
Plum with it. McBride covering. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. She shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1, missed 1.
At the line for the away team, De'Erica Henry. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her.
Well, back in the early 2010s, the Lynx went on one of the best runs we've ever seen.
And forget, WNBA. We're talking one of the best runs in American pro sports history. From 2011 to 2017, 4 titles, 6 final appearances, sustained excellence we haven't seen since.
Second free throw, no good.
You can trust De'Erica Hamby to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team. Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
Here's Sims. Rebound by the Lynx. Smith up top, guarded by Jackson. And the basket by McBride.
Her performance has been so important to them, as dependable as ever, guys.
Hamby outside. Pass to Plum. Over McBride.
Plum can't hit.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Back to Smith. Collier. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on De'Erica Hamby.
They have to start bringing the double team on her.
Definitely. I would have already sort of expected to see that.
This will be her 4th shot at the line here in this one.
I know the Sparks, the organization, and the fans are thrilled to have Cameron Brink, the 2nd overall pick in the 2024 draft.
And she's the type of player LA is going to build around. In college, a national champion as a freshman, first-team All-American as a senior. Brink is known for her defense, an incredible shot blocker, and that's the basis for the Sparks defense.
And the Sparks call time here.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Plum. Pass to Hamby. 5 to shoot. And this is her 3rd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the away team, De'Erica Henry. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second miss. Drive by Caleb McBride.
Well, who doesn't love a guard who can be prolific while also being efficient? And that's what Caleb McBride does. She makes very few bad plays.
Well, it starts with great shot selection, right? She makes the smart pass rather than the flashy one. She keeps the turnovers to a minimum, and she's someone you trust to read the floor and make good choices.
And she knocks down the first one.
Well, Kayla McBride is a good free throw shooter. I mean, is there anything she can't do?
That's also good, so she hits them both. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Now here is Sims. McBride covering. Here's Stevens. Drills it from outside.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
Now here's Smith. To the paint. Here's Collier. Jackson pulls it in. The Sparks trailing. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter play now. The bucket is good, and she'll have a chance for one more.
And it's going to go on Alana Smith.
Next foul.
She's getting her first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for the away team, Odyssey Sims. One shot.
One shot.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside Williams. Pass to McBride. And here's Smith. Screen by Smith. The shot. And that one's good. Collier. Sims with it. She's got 10. Up top, Plum. Yes, great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Lynx trailing. And here's McBride. She's got 17. Pass to Collier. With the fadeaway. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Love Collier's discipline on offense. Looks for a shot she likes and dedicates to it.
Right side Sims. It's hauled in by the Lynx. And now the Lynx fast break. Courtney Williams for three. Jackson pulls it in. Now the Sparks with it. It's a one-point game. Inside. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
And the exciting Rickea Jackson taken 4th overall in the 2024 draft.
Well, she's got a reputation in college that she earned as an electric scorer. About 18 points per game, which is a huge number in college over her career. Jackson could get buckets from all three levels. And it's 6'2". Her length, it's kind of a matchup problem for a lot of guards.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Yep. that goes.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
And the Sparks call time here. Well, when you talk about Courtney Williams, her versatility is what stands out the most.
Yeah, she doesn't dominate any individual statistic per se, but she does well in pretty much every category, which is what makes her such a valuable part of this team.
So both teams changing it up here. Outside Sims. There's a screen.
It's hauled in by Smith.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
In the basket by Collier.
Because of Collier's ability to space the floor, she gives her team a deeper offensive identity.
Pass to Stevens. Sims. Back to Stevens. Here's Alemán. 4 on the shot clock. Outside Plum. Over McBride. It's not going to go for her. The Lynx with the lead. To the inside. Here's Smith. Yes. And it was Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
There's a screen by Stevens. Here's Sims. Stevens. Plum. McBride covering. Back to Stevens. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
A player just made for the pick-and-roll game. Plum's decision-making, along with her shooting ability, make her difficult to defend.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for her. A rebound by Sims.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
Here's Alemán. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And here are the Lynx now. They lead by 4. Pass to Williams. Now here's Shepard. She's guarded by Stevens. Collier with it. Over Sims. The rebound by Odyssey Sims. Now Plum. Pass to Stevens. Good on the three-point shot.
A prototypical stretch 4. Stevens' range extends way beyond the three-point line.
Here's Williams. Down low. Here's Collier. 2 points. That one goes in.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here is Sims. She's got 10. Past Alemán. For the tie. And Collier pulls it down.
On the wing, Courtney Williams.
And here's Shepard. She's guarded by Stevens. Collier with it. Nails the baby hook.
Knows how to move the ball around the floor. Shepard is pretty good at finding her targets.
The Sparks trailing. There's a screen by Stevens. Outside Sims. Over Collier. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Nafisa Collier. And this is her second trip to the line in the game.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. Both teams will make substitutions. And so she's able to get 1 of 2. Nafisa Collier for 3.
The offensive rebound. Healy
Lays it up and banks it in.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here is Sims. She's got 11. To the paint. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Collier outside.
2 minutes.
Here's Heidemann. She's covered by Sims. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Team foul. At the line for your Minnesota Lynx. Natisha Heidemann. 2 shots.
And she can't get the first one. That one is no good. Now here's Plum. 13 points in this game. To the middle. Here's Russell. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the strike for 2.
Look at Russell going on the attack. Draws a good foul and manages to get the shot in the air.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw is good.
Here's Mercedes Russell at the free throw line. Not her strongest suit, but somewhere that she could still make a difference.
No good on the second, so she hits 1 of 2. The Lynx with the lead. Now Heidemann. He has 5. Pass to Shepard. Here's Heidemann. She's guarded by Alaman. From 13. Heidemann, no good. Here's Burrell. She's guarded by Shepard. And here's Burrell. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Alema. Pass to Burrell. Now Russell, covered by Collier. Russell with the bucket.
The assist. Ray.
Here's Heidemann. Outside Miller. And here's Collier. Back to Miller. Expanding her range. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier picking up the assist.
What a selfless decision by Collier. She sees someone with a better look, gets him the ball.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Plum, covered by Collier. Aleman with it. 8 points for her. Back to Plum. The tray drains the three-pointer.
Demonstrating how dangerous she can be from deep. But Plum doesn't lack confidence in firing the three ball.
Nafisa Collier on the wing.
Lets it go from 14. Oh, and she just knocked down the buzzer beater. Wow!
Pretty shot with about a second to spare.
Yeah, and as the defending team, you can't stand giving up a shot like that to close out the quarter.
It's almost like you lose the possession.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lynx ahead, up by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next.
Come on, fans, it's the
And welcome back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead, and what'll be a very well-contested game.
And here are the Lynx now.
It's a 5-point game. McBride, she's guarded by Plum.
Shepard the screen.
For 3, Kayla McBride. It's good from long range.
Off the court, McBride is lighthearted, but she's a killer on the court. Basketball is everything to her.
Now here's Plum. They double team Kelsey Plum. Alema. And she comes up with the deuce. Now the Lynx with it. 6-point lead. McBride outside. Pass to Heidemann. Shot from the top of the key.
Offensive rebound.
A skilled big with a creative touch. Defenders sure have their hands full with Shepard.
At the line for your Minnesota Lynx, Jessica Shepard. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as she hits both shots. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Pass to Burrell.
Now here's Plum. Misses the 3. Now here's Shepard. She's covered closely. To the wing, right side. Here's Heidemann. She's guarded by Aleman. Right outside. Pulls up. And she can't extend the lead to double digits. The Sparks trailing. Plum, McBride covering.
Brink, the shot is good.
Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
Now the Lynx with it. Pass to McBride.
Here's Miller.
From beyond the arc. That shot off. Outside Plum.
Outside Brink.
Alema. And there's the pick. Left side Plum. Drills the three-pointer.
And when Plum gets quality shots like this, she does not pass up. Nice work.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Here's Heidemann. She's guarded by Aleman. Heidemann, no good.
And it's the Sparks ball. They trail by 3. Now Burrell. Pass to Plum to tie it up.
Heidemann grabs the miss.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Shepard with it. Brink covering. Brink with the steal.
Plum with it. Makes it off the glass.
It's just so hard to knock Plum off balance. She is so good at absorbing contact and finishing anyways.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over.
Talking about the young Cameron Brink. She's already an elite shot blocker.
Well, it's rare for a player to come into the league with an elite top-end skill. But Brink has that combination of length and smart, reads the game so well. Cameron's going to be a menace defensively for years.
The Sparks making a switch here. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Williams gets it to go.
No fear, Williams is normally the smallest player on the floor, but she can operate down low with her toughness.
Now here's Alaman.
She's guarded by Williams. See Plum from outside. The three-pointer is on target.
3 points.
And that ties it up.
And this game has really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Yeah, well, no one's ever going to argue with more offense, and that's exactly what we're getting.
I'm not going to argue with you, Brian. Let's see more offense.
Now here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Back to McBride. Beyond the arc. It's good, and that's 8 baskets for her. 8 for 15 shooting.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Brink.
Shepard pulls it in. Pass to Williams. Spins. Down low. Shepard. Yes. And Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
Showing off the muscle on that contact finish. Please tell me you didn't think a little contact would disrupt Shepard.
Now here is Sims. And here's Plum. And she drops in the layup off glass.
And quite simply, Plum has it all as an offensive guard. Shooting, driving, dribbling. You can pour it in nights like tonight when she's on.
Here's Williams. For 3, Kayla McBride.
It's hauled in by Cannon.
Now here's Plum. Tight defense on her. Launches it. Rebound by the Lynx.
Shepard with it.
Picked up by Plum. Pass to Williams. Inside.
Here's Peely.
The 3. That shot, no good. Left side, Sims. To tie it up. Rebound, Kayla McBride. The Lynx leading.
Peely with the screen.
To the inside. Here's the break. Plum gets the bucket.
If there's one thing Plum knows, it's how to score. The fast break hoops can get her going.
Now here's Williams. McBride outside. Pass to Shepard. Williams. On the wing, Kayla McBride. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. That one, no good.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
And here is Alemán. And that misses. That would have put them up.
On the wing, Courtney Williams.
She's covered by Sims. Outside Williams. To the paint. Shepard can't get it to go. The Sparks trailing. And a 3-on-3 fast break. To take the lead.
Plum misses. Here's Miller. Pass to Peely.
Shot to stop the drought.
Yes, and it's Diamond Miller picking up that assist.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Plum with it. Fires the three. Ooh, no luck on that one. Now Shepard. Down low. Williams. Basket good. Now here is Sims. Passed on him off. Back to Sims. Now here's Plum. The three is up. Connects from three-point range.
What a big shot by Plum, a WNBA champion. Kelsey, very comfortable in these moments.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And just a tiny lead for them.
A chance to make it a little bigger right here, though.
Here's Collier. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Fifth personal foul.
It's on De'Erica Hamby.
I hope he didn't think Collier would be intimidated by a little contact. She shows some real toughness inside.
And the first one falls for her. Good on both. And here is Sims. Pass to Plum.
Jackson.
Now here is Stevens.
Covered by Collier.
5 on the clock. Stevens in the post.
Collier's there.
He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Smith with it.
Hamby covering. 14 feet out. Jackson pulls it in.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
You're right, Tim, and she's got some angry words for herself after that miss.
Back to Hamby. Yes, great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
The moment not scaring Hamby, a leader. She He takes pleasure in hitting the big shots.
Collier up top. She's guarded by Stevens. Hamby grabs the miss. Now here is Sims. She's guarded by Williams. To take the lead. Right side, Stevens. Takes it out to Plum. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
And this is why Kelsey Plum was a former #1 overall pick, because she hits the big ones.
Here's Williams to the inside. Smith. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Timeout called the Sparks.
And your Breakers is through.
Now here is Sims. Not a lot of room. Pass to Hamby.
Well, they had the foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Well, at least they're stopping the clock, Tim. That's not the worst case scenario for them.
Shoot two.
Sinks the clutch free throw. Second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Even with the miss, you got the big one there to put them in front.
Pass to Collier. It's hauled in by the Sparks. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Sims. Outside Stevens. Right wing. Here's Plum. Rejected by Kayla McBride. And she gets it back. It's good.
Well, when Kelsey Plum is getting buckets inside, it's scary because she already does so much damage with her playmaking and perimeter game.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the three if they can get an easy bucket inside.
I'm not so sure. There's not a whole lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the three and try to tie this thing up.
Yeah, you could do that. I think the quick two might be the better play. Let's see what they do.
Here's Smith. Off the inbound pass.
Can't get the three to fall. And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
He knocked down a three or two, who knows?
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 5-point game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Minnesota calls a timeout. Your thoughts, guys?
Talk all they want, but I just don't see a way for them to get back into this one.
I'm not sure why they took that time out. It's probably too late.
Smith knocks down the trifecta.
Nice play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with her, and she gets the 3 to go.
And the Sparks call time here.
Please give a big round of applause for the squad.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Williams. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Odyssey Sims. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
As she doesn't get the first one to fall, really trying to focus now on the second. And she's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's the Sparks who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's a wrap, everyone.